to another Tupperware demonstration. Today I'm going to be demonstrating the Tupperware microwave pressure cooker. So today we're going to make a simple casserole, and normally I would maybe do this in a casserole dish in the oven, but it's a hot summer day, and so it's a great time to take advantage of using the microwave. I don't have to heat up my house with the oven, so that's what we're going to do. So this mechanism up here is a lock. Just lifts up and down, which allows you to lock the lid in place and maintain the pressure inside when it's cooking. So we're just going to take off our lid. Inside it's just an empty bowl. And the great thing about this is that we're just going to put everything in raw. So this recipe is one that I've been making for years, that got from my mom, who got it from a friend. It's called Dad's Casserole. My kids love it. And it's just some ground beef, some macaroni, tomato soup, cheese. Pretty simple. I'm going to take my ground beef here. I've got about 3/4 pound. And I'm going to just put that in raw. And I'm just going to kind of smash it up here a little bit, break it up with my spatula. You could do a little less or a little more, just depending maybe on your preferences, how meaty you want it to be. Then I'm going to add my macaroni. I'm going to do 1.5 cups. Just dump it right in there. And then we will add our can of tomato soup. As you can see, again, using the Tupperware can opener, don't have to get my fingers dirty. Love it. Just drop that off in the sink. And then another great thing about the can opener is these edges are not sharp, so I don't have to be worried about damaging my spatula when I use it to scrape out the soup. These spatulas are really great. I love them. They do an awesome job at just cleaning out the cans or your bowl when you're baking cookies or whatever it is that you're doing. They work really great at just getting in all of those little nooks and crannies. Then I'm going to add some cheese whiz here, a couple tablespoons. I'm just going to kind of mix this all together now. The pasta and the cheese whiz and the tomato soup and the ground beef. Then we're just going to add a little bit of seasoning. I got some garlic salt here. And just some regular salt and pepper. And that's pretty much it for ingredients. So now all I'm going to do is add some water. And basically what you want to do is you want to add enough to make sure that it's submerged and covered, so that especially your pasta is going to cook well. You want the pasta to have enough liquid to absorb so it can grow. And the great thing about the microwave pressure cooker is that when you use a pressure cooker, what it's doing is it is keeping all the steam that's generated by the heat inside. It's trapped inside, which allows that steam to then be infused into your food and increases the cooking temperature inside the pressure cooker, making it hotter and cook faster. So basically what you have here is the idea of a slow cooker. You get to throw everything in together, but it's fast. So I've got, let's see if I've got enough water here. I think I have enough. I'm gonna just add a bit more though, just to make sure. About a cup is what I'm adding here. Okay, and then I'm going to put this in the microwave for just 15 minutes, and it's going to cook, and then we will leave it to depressurize on its own. So there's some valves here on top of the lid. Just lift it up. You can see these valves here on each side, and this little indicator is going to pop up later on from the steam, and when that releases and comes down, then we know that the steam has all been released and it's safe to open. Don't want to open it before the steam has been released. And so it'll take maybe about 5 minutes for the steam to release, and so in 20 minutes you have a casserole. So I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done. Okay, before I put this in the microwave, I just wanted to show you how to use the lid, because I forgot to mention that. So on the lid, you can see there's a little arrow here that's going to line up with an arrow on the handle here on the side of the pressure cooker. So you're going to want to line those two arrows up. And then spin so that the lock now lines up with the handle so that you can push that down. So again, we're just going to line up the arrows here, spin, and lock before we put it in the microwave. Also, I was just going to give you a quick glimpse inside. Hopefully I can do this without making a big mess. But there you can just kind of see my meat and pasta and tomato soup all there inside, so you kind of see what it looks like before it's cooked. So now we are ready to cook it and then show you what it looks like when we're done. See you in about 20 minutes. Okay, so my casserole is done cooking in the microwave, and I just want to show you what it looks like when it's depressurizing. You can hear it already sizzling or hissing or whatever kind of sound it's making. And I'm just going to try to show this to you. You can see how the valve there, the little slits that are cut in it are sort of popped up, and that's where you can hear the steam hissing from. And you can see here that the indicator is popped up, and once that little yellow thing is all the way down inside just the little groove there in that circle, then we know that it's safe to open. So we're just going to let this sit here for about 5 minutes or so until we see that go down, and then we can open it up. Okay, so now our pressure cooker has had time to depressurize and for all that steam to be released. I'll show you again, hopefully you can see, but now this little yellow indicator is all the way down. So open it. So first we are going to unlock, twist, and again always open away from you so that the steam does not come up in your face. And I'm just going to give this a bit of a stir. Looks good though, the macaroni and the hamburger is fully cooked. And there isn't too much liquid left over, so that's good. It was absorbed into my pasta. You can see it there. Now I'm just going to do one last step. I have some shredded cheese here I'm going to put on top. And then I'm just going to close the lid again and just let the heat that's in here melt the cheese on top of my casserole. And then we'll be ready to dig in. Hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in more recipes that you can make in the pressure cooker, I have lots I can share with you. If you would like to get one of these, they're great. You can make lots of soups in here, casseroles, pulled pork, pulled chicken, different recipes, lots of variety available in the microwave pressure cooker. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.